I want to first say it is an honor and it's a privilege to be here, to be standing here and to be in front of so many future leaders of Southeast Asia. Give yourself a round of applause to be here. I hope in the next 20 minutes I can impact you on a story that I want to share. And maybe that story will somehow remove that limit in your head that you have set for yourself. You see, a quick story about myself is I started music when I was 24 years old. Like many of you, never ever involved in network marketing. The first time I listened to this business, I was so excited. And just like you, I was excited because I saw that this opportunity was able to change my life, my family, just like you. And so I started the journey, and it's been now 17 years. And I thought about what can I share today with you about the word no limit. And so I, being here in Singapore, I want to share with you a story. You know, back in 2001, I had the honor and the privilege to sponsor one young, energetic, dynamic gentleman. His name was Brandon. I remember him so much because he has affected me in many, many ways. He was about 20, 22 years old when he joined the business. Probably just like some of you. And I've never known this young gentleman. But I can tell you one thing, that I've been around him for about a year. And he gives me the goosebumps. He gives me the adrenaline running in my body. Because he was full of dreams. Every time I sit down with him, he would tell me about his big dreams that he wanted. And I started working with Brandon. And every day I was occupied, busy, and just listening to him talk. He had so much charisma. You know, it's very rare that I get a chance to be around this kind of people. And, you know, with his big dream, he set a goal. And his first goal was to be a Blue Diamond. And I remember when he set that goal to be a Blue Diamond, he worked so hard. I remember we worked every day, and he was out recruiting, getting rejected just like you. Having people say they're going to come to a meeting and they don't show up, just like you. Setting goals and maybe not achieving it, and having obstacles, just like you. But he fought. And I remember when eventually he got his Blue Diamond. And you know why he set that goal? Because his goal was to go to the United States and be recognized at the global convention. And I remember after him achieving the Blue Diamond, he went to the U.S. Embassy. And he went to apply for the visa to the United States. And he was rejected. They said no. And so he called me, and I said, well, it's okay, Brandon. Maybe next time. But to him, he said, no, I want to go. I fought so hard to be a Blue Diamond. I want to go and get recognized in the United States because that was my goal. And I remember, and I And I remember telling him, it's okay. If you don't get the visa, it is okay. And he said no. And he made a phone call to Melissa. And he begged and he asked Melissa for help. And Melissa helped him. And eventually he got the visa to the US. Thank you, Melissa. You know, after he got the visa, we were already in the United States. And he arrived in the US in the morning, and 6 hours later, he was on the stage to be recognized as a Blue Diamond. Then he came back. He has such energy. You know, I miss him. Because he had so much energy. Every time I was around him, I was excited. It's very rare that I can be around somebody and they can excite me. And he came back to Malaysia and he said another word. Team. And he worked hard. And he worked hard and hard and hard. And 2 months later, he passed away. Whoa. See, to me, he's not just a downer. To me, he's a family. Because to see somebody that fought so hard, that never set a limit in his head. Even when I told him, it's okay. It's okay if you don't go to the US. He said, no. I have to go to the US. You know, if he was here today, he should be here, standing up here, and talking about no limit to all of you. Because in my eyes, I have rarely met people like him. Who can light up a room, who can come into a dark room and light up that room and give hope to not only himself, but the people around him. To me, it was my 1.5-year honor and a privilege to be able to, at least once in my life, be able to work with a man like him. Thank you, Brad. You know, 17 years in Nu Skin. I want to tell all of you, I am just an average person. I'm not a great person. I'm not a smart person. I'm just an average person. I'm just an average person who happens to pick the right vehicle. See, a lot of us sitting in this room, I'm sure some of you are working for some people. Some of you may own a business. But in life, there are always limitations. Limitation either set by your boss, limitation that is set by your business, or limitation that are set by you. But Nu Skin is the only vehicle that you set the limit. As we move into Nu Skin 3.0, I just want to say that this business has changed dramatically my life, the people around me. And I share with you the story of Brandon because I feel that he has impacted me in the way I think and the way who I have become. Because when I was young, I had limitations. I'm just an average person. I set limitations for myself. I wasn't born Superman. I wasn't born a great man. I was just an average person who wanted to change my life. And when I founded Nu Skin when I was 24 years old, I wasn't Superman. I did not achieve success the first day. I went through obstacles just like you. I was rejected. I had people who said no. I had people who quit. But I stayed. And I just want to tell you that if you stay long enough and you work, your life can change. See, if Brandon was here, if only he was here, he would be 36 years old today. And I am sure that he would also be a 4-star creator. I'm sure that he would have been a team leader. And I'm sure that he would be one of the greatest leaders for Southeast Asia. So as you are here today, live your life. Work hard. Because today is what you can control. Some of us may say, well, what if? What if I have this? What if I have that? Or some of you may say to your loved ones, one day when I become a team leader, one day when I become a 4-star, one day when I become $1 million per circle, one day, until that one day is gone. See, what I learned from Brandon is you control today. Don't wait. Don't set a limit for yourself. This business, anybody can achieve. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter if you're poor. It doesn't matter if you're rich. It doesn't matter if you're not smart. It doesn't care where and who you are. This is the only business that everybody here in this room, we can change our lives. And Brandon, he had the biggest dream. He was always setting goals. After he achieved it, he would set the next goal. After achieving, he would set the next goal. He had the biggest belief. Rather than I, as the upline, motivating him, he was motivating me. The biggest belief. But the most important was the act. He didn't just sell his dream, sell his goal, or just talk. He worked. Because dreams, goals, they're all free. Any one of us in this room, we can set any dream. We can set any goal because it's free. But action is what will change your life. Action is what will make you successful. So I hope that as you listen to Brandon, that you have gratitude that you are still alive today. You still can make a difference to yourself, to the people you love, to your team, and to your family. Because you can't. It's been now 13 years. And his business and his team is still around today. You know, I really miss it. I miss his energy. I miss his passion in the business. I miss when he has no limit in anything he does. So today, you must not set a limit for yourself. Today, we are blessed with this Nu Skin 3.0. I look at myself. I started when I was 24, a teenager, just like you. Then I became an adult, then a parent of two. And I'm still excited about Nu Skin. So I hope you reflect and you take the time to think about your life. That you have the ability to change your life, your family, your team, and to make a difference in other people's lives. Not because you're Superman, but you're given this special vehicle called Nu Skin. And I want to say thank you, Melissa. Thank you for making one of his goals come true. Thank you, Melissa. Last but not least, are you excited?
Yes!
I am excited. We are about to change the world. Are you excited? Malaysians, Singaporeans, Hong Kong, Indonesians, Vietnamese, Bruneians, Philippines. See this goal, one thing, we can't achieve it by ourselves. It's about all of us. The business was never about you. See, if you come to Nu Skin and you think it's about you, you are done. It was never about you. It's about helping other people achieve their dreams. Right?
Yes!
See, when you start thinking about yourself, you become what I call a selfish person. When you start thinking about your house, your car, your life, that just revolves around you. You are done. The business is always about helping other people achieve their dreams. So with this Nu Skin 3.0, I just want to be a part of this history. And all of us have the ability to be part of this history. You just need to decide. You just need to set some real dreams, big goals. Set a timeline and action. I am an average person. I am not Superman. But I've just been in Nu Skin long enough. That Nu Skin has changed me. So if you stay around and work and be in Nu Skin long enough, it will change you. It's going to change your life. It's going to change your family. And it's going to change your team. So I hope together, Southeast Asia, we create history together. Can we do that?
Yes!
Can we do that?
Yeah!
I wish I could speak one language and it could be a universal language. And we don't need the headsets and everybody can understand. I want to thank Steve Lund and all the Nu Skin staff for giving us this best vehicle and best opportunity that changed our life. Thank you. And last but not least, I want to thank you, everybody, for being here and giving me this opportunity to share about one of my dearest friends, Brandon. I miss him, and I know if he was here today, he would be proud. So never, ever set a limit for yourself. Thank you.
Another round of applause for Mr. John Yamerton! Wow. Truly an amazing story.